Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Samantha and today I want to share with you two brand new products from Makeup Revolution, and they are two brand new highlighting palettes. They are very large. I'm just going to share with you the packaging first of all. So the first one is called Brighter Than My Future and it came in this box. There's no cellophane there, and on the back it gives you little bit of information there, but I really love the colour of this. It's baby pink with the rose gold font, so love that. Let me just pop that down there. The palette itself, it's very much like, or the size is like the eyeshadow palettes, the amplified palette, so it's that kind of size. Now you're getting 8 highlighting pans and they are 4 grams each. And then when you open it up, if I can open it up, it looks like this. Absolutely stunning. Now, if you are a medium to deeper skin tone, this will probably be the palette for you. It's got a mixture of intensities and it's also got a mixture of shades. In fact, I would love to use this because I love that warmer look. Now I've got all the swatches on my arm, so I will share with you the colours and then I'll go through the names. So this first one is called Slay. We've got Poser, we have got Yes, Lit, which I love that one, so Lit. Then we've got Shook, Snatched, Extra, and then this one on the end is Bougie. So you can see from the swatches that we've got different intensities there. We've got a mixture. We've also got a mixture of shades. We've also got a shimmery blush in there. Now, when you first look at this, you may think to yourself, there are some shades in here that are very reminiscent of other products that they've brought out. So this one, Poser, is very similar, or obviously it's not exactly the same because it's a different pan size and so forth, but the product reminds me of one of the Gradient highlight stroke blushes. Then we've got this one here, which is Yes, which reminds me of one of their shimmer bricks, and we've also got this one which is Shook, and that one also reminds me of the shimmer bricks. Then I'm going to share with you the next palette and then I'll give you my thoughts and then I'll do a try on for you. So the next one, obviously it comes in exactly the same baby pink beautiful packaging, and also what I like about the packaging is that the name is on the front there, so if you are purchasing whenever obviously it gets to a store, you know, Superdrug, you know what you're getting basically. And this one looks like this, so it is completely different. Love this so much, and on the back it says Glow Getter and it's got my fingerprints on it already. Right, let me open this one up and share with you the shades. So this one has, it reminds me of their Skin Kiss, you know how they have that print on the front. These ones are different to a lot of other things that we've seen. I know that there are similarities and I'll talk about that in a moment. So there's a close-up of that one. Now I've already done the swatches again on this arm, and oh, that's better I think, and I'll go through the names. So this is Rose Gold Kiss, we've got Champagne Kiss, Dream Kiss, Glow Kiss, Golden Kiss, Peach Gold Kiss, Prismatic Kiss, and then right at the bottom we've got Mint Kiss. Now with the Skin Kiss, and they are the Skin Kiss formulation, they are, I really love them because I'm not really into, and if you've watched my channel for a while now, you'll know what kind of highlight I like. I don't like that really intense highlight. I like a much more subtle, like it's melted into your skin highlight, quite natural. So this palette here, the Glow Getter, is something that I'm going to absolutely love, but I'm also going to love the other one as well, Brighter Than My Future. I just think that you've got everything in these palettes. So for example, if for one day I really want something that's more intense and a little bit deeper, I'm going to go for that one. And if I want something that is let me just put this out of the way because I'm worried I'm going to drop it. So if I want something a little bit more subtle, a little bit more, you know, like it's melted into my skin, I'm going to go for this one, the Glow Getter. Now in here, as with the first one, there are some dupes. So obviously I went through, there was, you know, the shade Poser, which is that blush, that one and this one and that one. In this one, you've got a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is just share with you those shades. So we have got from the original Skin Kiss collection, we have got Golden Kiss, which my packaging is like that. So let's just open this. So this is the same the same shade as that's in this palette. Then we have this one, which is Champagne Kiss. We've also got this one, which is called Prismatic Kiss, which I absolutely love. We've also got Rose Gold Kiss, which looks like that, beautiful again. And then we have this one, which is Dream Kiss. So let me just move those out of the way. So in this palette, you have got a number of Skin Kiss shades, which you may or may not already own. Now, what I think is that, and I'll just tell you that when I put on my makeup, I don't put it on here. I've got my Alex drawers with my tabletop from IKEA in my room. And if you've seen my makeup tour, you would have seen that. But I put everything, so my highlights, my blush and everything in a drawer. And I do find it's a little bit of an annoyance for me having to keep going into that drawer. And I find that when I, you know, do a look, so create a look, I have to have in my mind, you know, roughly what I want to wear, say for example, a blush or highlight for that day. But if I've got it all in a palette, so I've got all of my in fact, I've got a lot of the Skin Kisses that I love, the Prismatic Kiss and the Rose Gold Kiss. I love those. They are my favorite actually out of the new collection. So I really like the idea that, you know, I'm sitting there at my dressing table, I'm adding that look, and I can look at this and I can think to myself, well, actually, I want this. So I've got it all in front of me and I haven't got to rummage through my drawer and, you know, pick out the shade or search for the shade that I'm looking for. So I really, really like that. Obviously, if you carry makeup on you, if you're a makeup artist, whatever, you know, you carry a lot of makeup around with you for, you know, this could be, you know, work really, really well for you, having it all in one place. But for me, as I've just mentioned, it's going to work perfectly for me. Of course, I love the original Skin Kiss. They are amazing, fantastic. But I just like the idea as an eyeshadow palette. So for example, you know, if you have all single eyeshadows, and I don't mean the loose ones that you can put into a palette, you know, like the new Freedom Makeup London ones where you buy the shadows and then you put them into that magnetic palette. I don't mean that. I mean the ones that you buy from like Boots or Superdrug, where they've got like this, they're in this kind of palette and you have to keep opening those, closing those. And you know, when you have a larger eyeshadow palette, I just find that all the hard work is done for you. You've got all of those shades in there which correspond with each other and you can make up an eye look. And the same with this, the hard work has been taken out of choosing your blushes, not your blushes, your highlighters. You've got a mixture here of all sorts of highlighters. They're all different and yeah, different. Well, they're not really that different in intensity, because with these Skin Kisses, I find that they just work so well and they really melt into the skin. I just love the finish of them. And like I say, if you don't like that intense, really intense highlight, obviously, you know, these are buildable and you can get a really intense. But for me, these work really, really well and they give me the highlight that I want. Now, excuse me. On the days where I want a more intense highlight, I'm going to reach for the Brighter Than My Future, because this palette, I think, has, well, it's richer, it's warmer, it's, well, I love it for different reasons. I love both of these palettes. Now I'm going to try them on for you. So let me just get my brush. Now I'm using, as always, the Morphe M501, which I love. And I don't know what shade to go for. I don't know whether to go for a shade that I love or go for something that's a little bit different. I think what I'm going to do is go for the Peach Gold Kiss, and I'm going to try and get that shade there. And although it looks very much like the Rose Gold Kiss, it's actually got a little bit more pink to it. So I'm going to try and get that onto my brush, which is another thing. Wow, they're very, very intense. That's another thing I like about this palette. So although, yes, I've shown you what it looks like swirled, I really like the idea that it's big enough to get my brush in there to use it separately. So I'm just going to add that. And I really like that. Wow. I really like the idea. Now, I said that they were subtle and they melted in. That's actually very intense. It's worked very, very well actually with blush. I'm just going to blend it in with everything. But as you can see, that is a very, very nice highlight. So love that. Now we move on to the other palette. So let me just move that out of the way carefully. I've not got as much space as I used to have, so with the tripod right in front of me, it's difficult. So and I don't want to break anything. Now I'm really dying to use the shade Lit, which is this one here. It just reminds me of the shades that we all want to wear at the moment, that, what is that, mustard colour. And I think this highlight is going to work so well with all of the mustard tops that I've got. Wow, again, I've only just tapped my brush in and that has collected a lot of product. So this side should actually be a little bit better because this one, the light doesn't hit me, it hits me from there. So let me just add this. Oh, I love that colour. I probably haven't put the right makeup on for these today. But that is gorgeous. That is beautiful. Totally different colours, but yeah, really, really love that. And I look like I've gone very, very heavy on the bronzer today. Ah, oh, gorgeous. I mean, as always, Makeup Revolution has really hit the nail on the head. They've come up with some fantastic highlights. I do feel it's a little bit I've got a lot of highlight at the moment, a lot. You know, we've got the liquid highlighters, we've got the Soph highlighter palette. We've got these, we've got the new Skin Kiss collection, we've got the original Skin Kiss collection. That I do feel like I've got a lot of highlight. So I'm pleased that they've brought everything out in these palettes, because I think for me, like I say, as I explained earlier, I think this is going to help me a lot. To be honest, I wish I hadn't put on any blush so I could test out that poser, but I think I'll have to do some more looks with this in the next week or so. So yeah, really love that. Really love the intensity. Love that. Another thing is that you can't actually see it from the front, so it's only when the light hits you. So really, really love those. So again, I'll just show you those once more. Beautiful. These are going to go on the top of my tabletop, ready for me, because I just love it. It's going to take up less room, and I did actually have these all in front of me, but there's just not enough room for them all. So I just think this is such a brilliant idea. They've added new shades, which is amazing. I just wish that they would come out with this again, but in blush form. And also I just mentioned just before I go, the lipstick that I'm wearing is from the Life on the Dance Floor trio, the silver, and it's in the shade Disobey. I love this so much. Beautiful. And the blush that I'm wearing, I've got it in front of me here, it's Tenderling from MAC, but I just wish that Makeup Revolution would come out with a palette like this for me. Well, not just for me, but so I can purchase it in blush form. I would love that, because again, I've got the same problem with my MAC blushes. I have to keep hunting for the one that I want to wear. So that is my thoughts, my first impression, me testing out the new Makeup Revolution Pro HD Amplified Palette highlights, and they are Brighter Than My Future and Glow Getter. So I hope that helped you if you are looking to purchase any of these very soon. I would love it, of course, if you gave me a thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel if you are brand new to my channel, of course. And also I would love for any, well, you can comment obviously down below, and I love reading your comments. So thank you so much for watching. Until next time, thank you. Bye.